Good morning, Malibu. We'll give it a couple minutes for everybody to come in. We got a glare right there. I know, so sweet. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Missy. Let's see, I got something over here. Let's see here. Okay, I'll show my page that I finished. You got to lay down, baby. Over this way. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's a glare right there. Right there. Let's see. Hi, Janet. How you doing? Did you survive the family week? Welcome back. Well, you didn't go anywhere, but welcome back to your world. Hi, Bees Coloring. Hi, Jen. Annette, Missy. I said hi to Missy. Hey, can we change my title to Chat Boss? You sure can. Let's see. Kat, Laverne, Pamela. You enjoyed it. Kind of sad when they leave. Yeah, yeah. Because you don't see them as much as I see mine. Hi, Terry Brett. I liked your new Terry Brett always does some very cool. Y'all need to follow Terry Brett on Instagram. She has some very cool posts. And Kitty Jen posts too whenever we do what do you call it? Pull from the bowl. Props. Let's see. So we'll give it a couple minutes for everybody to come in. Have my lemon water, got some new collage books. I still have some more coming in, but these are the newest ones. I got some stencils in from PM Artist Studio and some stamps. I don't think there's any in here from Devin this time. Let's see. Deb. Who else am I missing? But I did finish this from last week and posted it on Instagram. So you can see it's all let's see if I can get it to so you can see the dimension of the pearls. I don't know, it's hard to see, but they're all the dimensional pearls. So she's posted on Instagram. I tried to make this look like a fabric and jewels, and I put some stars and put some hair going across her eye. Gave her a little beauty mark right there. So yeah, I finished her and posted her. I just put it on a piece of black cardstock. Let's see. Hello, Ego Brain. Thank you. Thanks, Laverne. So, I like to sparkle in the bling too, Annette. And because I take it out of the book, it doesn't interfere with like the next page being bumpy, you know. And I just taped it to. Let's see. Let me get if I fix that tape. I just taped it to a piece of cardstock. Let's see. So, how everybody so far coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. Janet, I'm assuming you're going to stream today. Since everybody's gone, you probably have already cleaned the house, done the laundry, bought the groceries for the next week, hoovered, dusted, and you're ready to go. I'm assuming all that is true. Am I correct? I need to figure out what to do. Okay, well, you got everything else done, right? Something with watercolor. I love your watercolor. You know, it's just, well, you do what you want, but I love it when you do any kind of watercolor. Let's see. So yeah, I got some new books. We're going to collage today. We're going to collage out of this book, The Art Studio. I do have a couple pages marked to make a collage. And but I'm going to show these. And I think if we have time, I also want to make some little postcards out of this in conjunction with the bigger collage. and see if we have time to do that and do a little mini collage giveaway. We'll see. We'll see. And I don't know that I'll finish the collage. There's no guarantee I'll finish it, but we're going to start one anyway. Let's see. You're pretty correct on the stuff I've done. Can we have a fantasy prompt and from the bowl? Sure. We'll give it a few more minutes till everybody comes in, Terry. Hi, Aunt Beck. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I did see, didn't you? Yeah, did you do a thrift store something over the weekend? For some reason, I'm thinking I saw your thrift store. I think you streamed this morning too, but I didn't get to do that. Let's see. No rush. Okay, well, I will get the bowl down. And one of the coloring girls, I'll ask y'all if y'all know her in a minute. She tagged me. I could probably answer the questions. I'm not going to do an official tag and tag other people, but I might try to answer the questions. I can put them up in front while I'm working. Like, we might as well just go ahead and add a questionnaire to the whole thing, right? But yeah, so I have that on my iPad here. So I'll tell y'all about her, because the only reason I found her was because she tagged me. So she tagged me in a questionnaire, and that's how I found her channel. So of course I followed her. But yeah, I've got a big sheet, some paper here. This is the size of the collages I do usually on stream nowadays, because it's easy to kind of have, they are, let's see, let me get down here on my little ruler edge. They are about 21 or so by 14 and a half. It's it's cut in half. So yeah. So I got that. And if y'all see Sue Connor come in, Sue Connor, I do not have your address. I mailed everybody's out, but don't have your address from last week, the color book pages. I looked and looked and looked. I thought I had your address. I do not have your address, Sue Connor. So if you hear this, watch this, email me your address. Okay, so hi Tina. Thank you, Tina. I haven't heard how your mom's doing. I hope y'all are okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, I did see that. You got the yarn score. I did see that, Beck. The yarn score. Let's see. Missy Cat. I'm trying to catch everybody. Hi, Angie. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I'll get another sip of my lemon water here. I did replant. I planted some lemon seeds, and they got about this big. I think 9 of them, and they're just the lemon seeds out of my lemons, and they're each were about this big. So we repotted those this weekend. So I've got 3 pots with 3 in each one. The pots are pretty big, so I don't have to. I'll transplant them when they get a little bigger. So I got 9 lemon trees growing. 9 lemon trees. And I did post my going into week 4 in my garden. So hi, Melissa G. Let's see. Come on, Instagram. Do I have to shut down Wi-Fi to get to you? Oh, Sista's just popped up. Sensible Sista. That's like nice, Sista. I don't see her here yet, but she just popped up in my feed. So, yeah, nice. So here's my garden. There's my garden picture. And there's a from another angle. So yeah, heading into the squash back there is doing really good. So that's going into week 4. And then I also posted, this was my Catterday on Saturday. There's the Catterday. Look at that. Malibu stared up at Oliver. So yeah, that was my Catterday. Let's see. I know, right, Tina? But I'd never tried to grow lemons from a seed out of my lemon water lemons. I just pulled the seeds out and planted them, and they grew. So yeah. Don't know where spring when it feels like summer 2 a.m. temperature. Yeah, it's hi, Arlene. I'm not sure what the temperature is. Let me see what the temperature is right now. Let me look at my weather app. Right now it is 47, but it's going to get up to the mid 60s, upper 60s later. So it'll be up in the 60s today. How you doing, Arlene? I hope you had a good birthday week last week. I haven't either my tomatoes, but not a citrus tree. Yeah, I've not even tried to grow tomatoes from a seed. I don't think. Now, I do the avocados, and yeah, but I don't do. I get the starter plants. So they're usually about that big. Starter plants. Let's see. Arlene went to the Cove Bears in front of the car. I don't know what that is, Angie. She saw bears. Did you see bears, Arlene? Hi, Brooke with an E. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. Good to see you. I just came in from watering. Arlene said it's cold out. So yeah, thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate all of y'all stopping in. And oh, you saw some bears, Angie? Oh, okay. Well, stay away from the bears. I always think about Annie out in LA. She walks the hills. Well, she's not in LA. She's outside LA, but she's in that area where there's like mountain lions, and she's taking pictures of rattlesnakes in the path and stuff like that. I think, oh my gosh, can't you find a safer place to hike? Anyway, it's going to be up in the 90s where you are today. Oh, Arlene's the bear in the morning. Maybe she's trying to say. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. Again, this was a piece that I did, the color book page I did last week, and so you can kind of see the dimensions in that. Decadence, Diamonds and Decadence is the name of the book. Ida Dale, what's her name? I don't have it in front of me, but I posted it on Instagram. But I do like the way her eyes turned out and her little beauty mark I added. Thanks, Terry. So there's that. Let's see. I do have. We'll probably maybe get to it on Wednesday. I thought about another way to do. Not prompts, but a Society of Idea Collector idea generator for you. But I don't think we're going to get to it today because I want to do the collage, and I've cut postcards ready to go. So hopefully we'll have time to do both of those. All right, let me show you what I got. Let me start here with my PM Artist Studios purchases. And I did get these, I think are by Froyal. Is that how you say her name? The what do you call it? The foam stamps for Froyl. Let me see. Do I have a thing here? Let me get my here we go. No, that's not it. Wait a minute. Here we go. All right. Yeah, Froyle. You can follow her. She's on she's all over she's everywhere. But she does, I think she used to do, she may still do what do you call the classes? I'm not in it anymore. The classes where it's a subscription, you can get, all the classes. I can't think of it right now because it's been a while. I think it starts with an S. Anyway, she teaches over there and she has a YouTube channel. It's just look up Froyle. Anyway, P&M Artist Studios sell her foam stamp. So I got these two. Hi, Patricia. So yeah, I got those. They're and I have used them. I did stamp them on some tissue paper. I did clean them pretty well. I said, well, let's have them looking new when I show them for the first time. So I got those. Then some of the stencils I got these border collection from Ceri, Ceri. You can follow him on YouTube as well. So I got these, the Border Collection for large. That's what his YouTube channel, that's his logo right there. And I got these. So let's look at these. Maybe I should, let me get a piece of black paper to put behind them. Do I have a piece of black paper? Here we go. Let's dig this out. Can't get it. There we go. There we go. Put it in caps if you're talking to me, guys. Make sure that you have all messages or all chat selected at the top. And that goes for if you're watching the recording as well later. Make sure that you have all messages if you want to see all the chat. And I do have my chat is the chat is in my recordings as well. And I am streaming in 1080p, so make sure you have the little wheel set. And let's see, and put it in caps if you're talking to me. Okay, so these are border stencils. So I think there's 5 or 6. There's 2 of them right there. So y'all know I like to use these in my journals and little backgrounds. So I got those 2 are in there. And these are in there. It says 4, but I think this one, I don't know, was this just I'm not sure. There's 5. Those are the ones for the border stencils, and they're made out of Yupo paper, and they really hold up. And I don't clean them or anything like that. Once the acrylic paint or whatever dries on them, then that just makes them thicker. So that is the Border Collection by Carrie the Crafter. And then I got also from Carrie the Crafter this wing. Let's see, does it have a? Yeah, here it is. It's the Wings a Shattered, and it's shattered wings. So these came in. I got these in, I think over the week, maybe Thursday or Friday, but you know, I don't stream until Monday or Wednesday. So, hi CK. So I got these shattered wings that look like stained glass to me. So, and again, that's from Carrie the Crafter as well. And via, you know, PM Artist Studio. So if y'all like the stencils and all, and that's where Devin Rex sells her stencils through them. All right, let's see. Then I got this one from Eddie Makes Art. Eddie Makes Art also has a YouTube channel. And this one is Bursting Buds. Bursting Buds. And it's a 5x7. I think it comes in an 8x10 as well. But I got the 5x7. I like these for like backgrounds. And I have plans for the wings. So there's that one. And I do keep them in, Janet. I do keep them in their little sleeve like so I can. And so they're on YouTube about 4 or 5 times a week. Sent me a little piece of couple little pieces of probably Patricia's jelly plating and a little eye. So I'll keep that in the little thing with the stencils. And here's the information. And it looks like you can get some discounts there. Go look. Here's the promo there. I don't know. Maybe you can. It came with my card. I don't know if that means I can or y'all can, but so there's the times when they stream. And yeah, so I'm excited. It comes in this nice little glassine bag, but they will all go with my stencil flip. I have a thing of or my stencils that I flip. So yes, Janet, they're still there. Okay, so all right, there's that. Let me move that because we're not going to use it. We're not going to use them today. We're not going to use the stencils today because I already had plans for this. Let's see, the Lana Green. Oh, okay. I haven't ordered it yet, Tina. I have not ordered it yet, but yeah, I know where it is. Hi, Julie Topaz. How you doing? Let's see. Am I missing anybody coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. All right, so let's go ahead and look. We'll look at this one last because this is one we're going to use today. I did put some wax paper down over my board here. This is just a foam board that I can store like scraps and stuff under there. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these. These are all Pour Toast and Kate Curry books. You can follow Pour Toast, and you should. Pour Toast is a good guy. That's what he says. And so there's tons of new ones coming out. I got the navigation ones. I use those during the eclipse. I did one with that. Cosmos ones, and these are the solar eclipse paper and ephemera. And I do have a couple other ones coming. So yeah. Thank you, Tina. So let's go ahead and look at the paper first. I'm not going to use, let's go ahead and zoom in. I'm not going to use these today. I'm going to use the art one. I'm going to use this one today and hopefully make some little postcards along the way. I do have my, let's see here. I have the questionnaire thing over here. So the girl that tagged me, I'm not sure what her name is. This was the first time I'd heard of her. Jazzy Doodle Designs. Jazzy Doodle Designs, all one word. And I know it's time to stand already. I just sat down. And she tagged me for a coloring tag, and she answered 25 questions about herself, and she tagged about 10 of us, I guess. And so I don't know. I can probably put this up here. If we run out of things to talk about, I'll answer some of these questions. And but I like her. She colors. She likes to do she likes cute stuff to color. And so I really liked her channel. So I did follow her. This is just a photograph from her channel, but it's Jazz. So let me see if I can, there it is. Jazzy Doodle Designs. There's her channel. So yeah, I'm not wearing white today. So I did take a picture of all the questions. So I thought it would be fun if we have some time. And I appreciate you tagging me, Jazzy Doodle Designs. Somehow I saw her name somewhere, but again, this is just a photo of the channel, so I'm not on her channel right now. Let me get another sip of my water. I'll try to remember. Let me go ahead and write that down to link her. I'm not going to do a tag. I'm not going to tag 10 people and copy and paste all the. I'm not going to do that. I just know myself. I'm going to do it. But I will link Jazzy, and also want to link PNM, and I want to link the Amazon for Pour Toast and Kate Curry. So I'm making a note here. So I'll put those links in the description after the channel. I mean, after the stream. Okay, so I made a note. Also, don't forget, in my community tab, I post books every Monday, just the photos, the cover. I don't do a review or anything. I just post the covers of the books. You can go look them up. It's not hard to look up a book these days. Hi View runs into the room and does a backflip. Oh my gosh, View, good to see you. One of these days, whenever you are sitting down, I want to talk about how you do. View has been doing or has done, and I can't tell you which books. She's been collaging, and I've done collage and color books together, but she's been like cropping like exactly around the images and doing some cool collaging behind her coloring. I don't know which video. Maybe if she wants to say a date or something in there of when she did it, so she can, because I don't know what day she did it. It's been a week or two since I saw that procedure. So yeah, so View is just really cool. Let me flip while I'm talking. View has done some collaging and mixed with color booking, and it's really cool, and y'all need to go watch her do it, or go see how pictures of or the videos where she shows how she's done it. What I like about this book, it's the same picture on the front as it is in the back. Just one is portrait and one is landscape. So that I like that because then you don't feel like you're cutting up the, but that's going to happen regardless. But so these are the papers. These are the solar eclipse papers, and then these are the solar eclipse ephemera. So you made it sound. Oh, I'm sorry, Tina. I did not mean to make it sound like a procedure. Oh my gosh, Tina. Oh, y'all are so funny. But it is cool how she's doing it. So I hope she'll do more, or maybe put it in the title or description when she does those collage mixed media color book pages. It's very cool. I really like it. I like it view. So look at this. Isn't that awesome? So I really love Kate Curry and Poor Toast's books. Again, they're the same on the back as the front. Just one is landscape and the other side's portrait. So this is the papers. Oops, over there too. Papers. There's Kate Curry and Poor Toast. You can follow them on Amazon. Poor Toast is on Instagram. Kate Curry, I don't think is on social media anywhere, but they work together to make these books. Then this is the ephemera. Hi, Miriam. How you doing? So, now these you're going to have to decide on the front and the back. Oh, back pain lurking. Oh, I'm sorry, Miriam. I think Miriam celebrated Passover over the weekend. I hope you didn't overdo whatever you do or whatever you did, Miriam. And so, yeah. Do you have on this book? Yeah, these books are cool. Of course, you all know I love anything space, anything outer space, sci-fi, SF. So I like all of them. And I use bits and pieces. I rarely use like a full image. I like to tear them up and use bits and pieces. Cool tags here. These are awesome, Poor Toast. Anybody else I missed coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. I like this. I did something similar to this in one of my Kieran Connolly altered abandoned books with a big. I wish I knew exactly where it was. I'd show it to y'all, but I don't know exactly which book. I think it's in the first book, but I'll think about it while I'm flipping here. If I can, I'm in my mind. I'll do a mental library sweep. That's how I try to remember where things are. I just try to go in my mind like a little card catalog. So yeah, look how awesome that is. More little tags, solar eclipse tags. I did not have this book when we did the solar eclipse. I made it more of a navigator. Let me see if it's in the original altered book, abandoned book. If it is, then I'll show you that. I think it's in this one. I think it's in the original abandoned places. And all these books, I have flipped through these books multiple times. You can see them if you look up abandoned books on my playlist. I have playlists for all the stuff I do, and you can see these in my playlist. But I think this is the book that has those towers out in the water with the big planet behind it. I think if it's not, then we're not going to worry about it today. This is not it, but I love this one. It's one of my favorites, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Might not be in this book. For some reason, I thought it was, but I guess maybe not. We'll see. We'll keep going. Mm-hmm. I need to work in these more, you know. I love these books. I love them a lot. Okay, I don't think it's in this one. Running out of pages here. So, okay. Anyway, y'all can check those out in my playlist. All right. All right, let's go ahead and look at the next one here. Oh, let's go ahead and do our prompts and the fantasy writing prompts requested by a couple of y'all, Terry, Jen. I don't know who else does it, but if y'all, even if you don't do them, guys, write them down for future ideas, right? Write them down for future ideas. Okay, Terry, give me a number between 12 and 295. I still have not wrote all these down in the front like I want to. Give me a number between 12 and 295. Today is the 4/22/24. That's an interesting combo. 174. Let's see. See, if I have them all written down, then you can look and so you know what not to pick. But I haven't done that yet. Let's see. 174. Okay, here we go. 174 says a family of magicians must save their hometown. A family of magicians must save their hometown. If y'all don't follow Terry, let me click on Terry. Y'all need to go look at her IG, okay? And Jen too, Kitty Jen, here she is. Also has a Instagram where she does the and y'all can put your names in the chat if you want, if it's a different name. Anytime y'all do anything and you want to talk about it on IG, you can put your real name on IG in the chat. So she can't put a direct link so that people can find you, because we want people to find you. Okay, so that's what it is. A family of magicians must save their hometown. And if you want to do it in combination, with these 3 prompts in the bowl, we have a couple hundred prompts in here. And I just pick a little stack, just mix them up. Then I pick a little stack, and then I take the top 3. And anybody that wants to do some prompts, you can do these. Like I said, I have a new, well, it's not exactly new of how I've done mind mapping and different things like that. But anyway, maybe on Wednesday we'll do that. It's like another way to generate your ideas. Okay. All right. But anyway, here's 3 prompts for today. Bricks, koi, like koi fish, and fox. How's those are those okay with y'all? I can always pick more if you want. But bricks, koi, and fox. Let me just give you 3 more. And y'all write them down so that, again, you don't have to do them, but if you keep them in your Society of Idea Collector notebook so that you have them handy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do 3 more. Thanks. There's Tina putting in links. Okay. Poppy, rain. I got 2 here. Rain and cobra. So there we go. So there's 2 sets. Bricks, koi, and fox. Poppy, rain, and cobra, or just write them all down. And then if you're stuck for an idea, just do all 6 of them, you know. So there we go. So there's some prompts. And anytime y'all want a prompt, just tell me. I got that bowl handy. All right. So the next book that I want to look at is this one. This is the one we're going to work at today. And I did have wax paper over my desk here so I can paint. You're welcome, Terry. All right, so I do have a couple pages bookmarked for backgrounds. These have like kind of more backgrounds on the back and individual items on the front. I was going to tear them out, start cutting up, and I thought, well, no, I'm going to adult. I'm not going to cut the book up until y'all see the book. So it's all art supplies, right? All right, here's one. This one. Okay, this one. And remember, I'm going to do a big scene. I'm going to make a scene. So if we're going to make a scene, we got to have stuff to make a scene with. So I'm going to pull that one. So, but I didn't want to pull them until I'm going to cut out individual things as well. I need to tape this. This thing right here keeps flipping up. Let me put a piece of tape here on this corner so I quit catching my arm right there. Cut out some of these individual things, but I have bookmarked some big sheets like this too. Don't forget to put it in caps if you're talking to me. Okay, these pencils. And again, I have plans for some postcards if I can manage. If I can manage to do 2 things at once, we'll see. Or 4 things at once, or 5 things at once. Okay. Okay, so then this one. Isn't that cool? And I think those are, I got one more background there. But all these different, I have plans for art supplies, but I picked these for like the landscape. So, and this one. So I'll have to forego some of these if I want to use these. So I have one more back there. I guess I have 5 sheets. I probably won't use all of them, but but like these, I'm going to cut these out individual and use them in the scene. So we'll see. I like her too. She might be good in the scene. I don't really put people that much in my scenes unless it's like, I did the dragons with the knights, but I don't know. We'll see. But she would be, let me bookmark her in case I do want a person. She'll probably be the one to go in there. All right. I'm just looking over all the different things. So cute. Good job, Poor Toast and Kate Curry. Like her too. She may fit more with the color scheme, but we'll see. I might tag her too. Look at all those pastels. Isn't that cool, guys? People don't like it when it's 2 people. Yeah, Tina. But I do want to use these. You'll see the pins and individuals. It's going to be a landscape. I'm going to try to use some of these different things. I kind of got a little thing in my head. I did a little thumbnail up here that I have sitting in front of me. I have a little thumbnail just to kind of, block out how I kind of want to sketch it out. But that just really, it's really more of a reminder. Oh, use this for the trees. Use this for, it's really not a drawing per se. So, yeah, they're so cool. Just so many art supplies. You just don't know how many art supplies you have till they're all like, down here. Oh, and this one. I want to use this image as like just a focal point. I love this. Isn't that awesome, guys? So let me get a sip of my lemon water here. Thanks, Janet. Janet's putting the link to the Art Studio Ephemera book in there. Thank you, Janet. I said hi to you, Julie. Yeah. Julie won an award for her work with the vets. I don't know if she wants to put a link. Julie, if you want to put a link and shout yourself out. I wish you would. She probably would think, I don't want to shout myself out, but I wish you would put a link, Julie. Shouting out your award. I saw it on Facebook. So congratulations, Julie. All right, let's move this out of the way. I'm going to use this again in a minute, but I got to start with the background. Okay, so Jazzy Doodle has 25 questions here. I probably lose track of where we are because I'm just going to kind of try to answer them as we go. But she tagged me, which I thought was very nice. But I found her because she tagged me. YouTube will let you know if somebody mentions you, tags you, and all that. So she has 25 questions and she answers them on herself as well. Again, here's her channel. This is just a photograph of her channel. It's just a screenshot, but it's Jazzy Doodle Designs, and she's a color book artist. All right. So her first question is, what are your two favorite Prismacolor colors? Not necessarily to color with, but in general. I would have to say white is definitely my favorite Prismacolor. And I use, even if I use any other kind of pencils, Prismacolor white is the best white there is. IMO. Um, so that's number one. And the second one would probably be slate blue. Slate blue is awesome for shadows, shading. I love slate blue. So there's the answer to the first question. The answer to the first question is, what are your two favorite Prismacolor colors? White and slate blue. All right, let me get my sheets of paper here. So what I've done, or what I try to do, it seems easy. I know we're going to, flash out and stuff while the paper is all white. I'll try to keep the lighting. I keep two so I can lay one out, and then after it's kind of laid out, I can move it to the side, and then I can kind of transfer it over. We'll see how that works. All right, so kind of what I have in mind is, let me get a pencil here. Yeah, and I wish you'd put a link to it, Julie, if you feel up to it or want to, but congratulations. One year, Julie went on to one of her conferences and she got to meet Janet in person. I was jello. They got to meet in person. Julie and Janet, they got to meet in person. So at one of Julie's conferences. Okay, so kind of what I have in mind, I'll just kind of go partly off the sketch and just partly as we go. I kind of want to do I want space. I want outer space in here. So I want outer space kind of on the back. Now, you might not be able to see this. I don't want to do this too heavy-handed because I don't know exactly where the pencil is going to go. But I want space out here. And then I want blue sky. So to divide the space from the blue sky, I think I'm going to have a mist. I'm going to have a mist come along here and kind of go through the scene. Okay. So I definitely don't want to do that too dark because I'm going to do the mist in white. So I kind of want that. Then I'm going to have a water feature down in here. I want some water feature down in here. That might be a little too dark and a little too tall, too high. And in my water, I haven't picked any fish out yet, but what I would like to do is I'd like to have fish bodies. I'd like to have fish bodies with the heads, and I might have to hand draw these Crayola heads. Like, let's see if I can do this. Like Crayola crayon heads with fish. So I kind of have that in my imagination. So I kind of want fish down here with Crayola heads. We'll see. So this takes some time. I want to try to get as much of this in. And as we're going, I want to try to do, and I do have a little idea. Let me try to move my iPad there. Some postcards for giveaways. And my postcards, I want them kind of simple, but my idea for the postcards are, probably should do them landscapes way. Is I want to do space, kind of like the same vision here, but have like little islands in the water here like this with some kind of art supply on the postcards. Now I probably won't have time to do more than 4 of these for giveaways, 2 US, 2 international. I want them kind of simple because, we got this to do too. And I don't even know if we're going to finish. Thanks, View. I don't even know if we're going to finish, but we'll see. I will do them. If I have to, I'll show them again. I'll show it finished on Wednesday, do it off camera. But that's kind of what I have in mind. Our little islands made with, like, let's see here. maybe with, I'm looking at my papers I pulled here, like these. These will probably be the best for the islands. So, let's see. Let me just cut out. I'm just going to cut out 4 humps. We can adjust them. Let's see. Let's go around this way so I'm not wasting any. So there's 2. Let's see here. Ouch! I snipped myself. I snipped my finger with the scissors. I just snipped myself. Okay, so something like there. Okay, so we got 4 little islands. Is that one? I don't know. I don't like that one. Let's get another one here. Okay, something like this. Maybe this one will have this one over the top. Something like this. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So I want the little islands like this, and they'll be painted in. Hi, Tori. Medic. Tori. Hi, Kathleen. Yeah. I didn't cut myself, although I have done it before with my sharp scissors. All right, so there we go. So these will be our little islands for the 4. Let me get a fresh card here, which I haven't drawn on. So we'll have something like this, like that. Okay. Maybe a couple little hills might be good. Let's cut this one down. It's too blue. It's going to have to go on this side, maybe like that. No, I don't want it off the edge because I'm going to have water. They're going to be in the middle of the water. All right, and then this one, maybe this orange. All right, so there's some bases. Okay. See, this is why I wanted to show y'all the book before I got started because, we're cutting it up. All right, so there's those 4. So as I'm painting the background up here, I'll paint the backgrounds of these. Okay, so but this is what they're going to look like, the islands. All right, so let's set those aside. We'll see how we're going to do here. All right, so that anyway, I want the water and maybe the little, fish heads being like the Crayola crayon. I'll probably have to draw those. I don't know that I know there's some crayons in here, but I don't know that there's going to be enough because I also want to use some of these images as trees. So what we're going to do is we're going to have like maybe a hill up here and maybe some kind of, this is where I'm thinking for the top up here, somewhere in here. This may be way too big. I don't know. I mean, I had this in my vision, but this is pretty big for this poster. I don't know. It might be too big. Maybe I could just cut this down. Let's see. Okay, and y'all know I always tell you if you want to blend in your collage, you should tear instead of cut. But I'm thinking like maybe this. Let's go this way. I want to go this way. So I'm thinking something like this. So when you paint it in, it blends better if you have a torn edge. And we'll keep this for some other. All right, we've got a little bookshelf there that we can keep that. And this we can maybe just keep. I'm talking out loud, talking to myself, guys. Talking to you guys and talking out loud. All right, so we'll keep this just in case. On back here, we got a little brush and a little, a couple little supplies. Oops, don't get it in the postcard there. Same thing for these little, we can keep those little bits. All right, so here we go. All right, so I'm thinking somewhere back in here, this can be the trees. That's too much tree, and it needs to be on a hill. So it needs to be like that. Okay, so something like that for the um, like the back there, kind of like a focal point. There's some of these brushes too. Maybe some of these might be in there somewhere because we're going to have a couple of hills and valleys, right? So here's another like hill here. There's a hill here. I don't know what's going on in here yet, but we're going to have arts. It's art supply world. So I'm just going to lay it out and then we'll move this to the side and then paint and glue on a new sheet. Let's see. Okay, Tori. Hi, Devin. I showed some PM Artist Studio stuff I got in the mail. I did not get one of your stencils in this last batch. Okay, this is really too, I need to brighten this up until we get some paint going because it is a little dark with the white paper. All right. So got our little postcards ready to go. And now let's see what else we have for the background. I was thinking that these would be good, hills and stuff. So let's go ahead and let's tear this down. I want that off there. And of course, we paint things in too. So let's go ahead and tear this down a little more. Try to stay in camera. All right, the next question that Jazzy asked was, the second question was, what is your favorite naughty snack? That was an easy one. Cheetos. Cheetos are my naughty snack. Oh, I don't want to lose those pencil chips here. Let's go this way. So that was easy. Cheetos. Number 3, what's your favorite pastime outside of coloring? Again, reading. That was pretty easy. All right, so let's see here. Do I want it to be kind of like this, right along the water's edge? This would be good along the water's edge and have some water maybe flicking up. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. This can go maybe around like this. Maybe this can come somewhere up in here. I don't know if I necessarily like those. It's hard to tell that that's a brush if that wasn't there. But we'll leave it over here just maybe as a filler. Okay. All right. Next question was number 4, favorite Disney character. I do not have a favorite Disney character. I'm not particularly in love with Disney, but it made me think of, I follow, y'all don't follow, you need to, it's fun. Adam the Woo. If you don't follow Adam the Woo, he posts every day. He's a vlogger. He's posted every day for like 20 years. I mean, really, I don't know, probably not 20, 15 maybe. His life, he has vlogged every day for like all those years. And he's a big Disney person. He lives in Florida. He lives right outside. He lives right outside of Disney in Florida, and he used to live right outside of Disney in California. But so anytime I think of Disney, I just think of Adam the Woo because he does fun videos traveling. He just got back from taking his mom on a little vacay. And so anyway, Adam the Woo is my favorite Disney character. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. All right, so let's see. The next one is, what is your favorite season of the year and something you do only during the season? I guess it would have to be spring and gardening, setting up the garden, setting up the garden. So that would have to be spring and gardening. Okay, let's see here now. All right, let's see. Yes, I need to tear this out. So I want, I'm going to want different, let's see, I got to think about this for a minute. Because I'm going to want some trees in here. This is going to have to be, I don't want anything centered there, but this is going to be the edge of the water. And I, got to paint everything in here too. But I want, I keep my postcards right there, ready to go. I want these to be kind of like trees or hillside. Some of the supplies here. So let's just tear this down and see what we can do. Brushes in the water would be good too. With the fish kind of over the paint this like a background and the fish kind of floating, or they could be more tree like. Maybe more tree like. Again, tearing will help me to blend the pieces in. Let's see, maybe I should have something over here. Maybe sticking up back there. Don't be afraid to cover things up either. Let's see. Hi, Raul. Hi, Becky Kalura. All right, so we got that. And I have to kind of, I got to kind of think about it for a minute. I am going to have some waves up here. And again, I want to figure out those fish. I want these, but I'm not quite sure how I want to use these. Do I want another landscape? I mean, do I want this to come down here? Let me move that. That one's kind of distracting me. Let's see. Let's have this come down here. Like this. And some more. Coming down here. This. Something like that. I don't know if this is going to work, people. It may not work. There's times when these things don't pan out, but we're going to go for it. We're going to try. All right, so that's a start for that. Now I'm going to need some more individual things. This is kind of good for my landscape background. All right, the next question was, that was a favorite time of year and what you like to do. Favorite drink, alcohol, no alcohol, you choose. I would have to say coffee. I love my I don't drink as much coffee as I used to, but I do like my coffee in the morning. So I would have to say coffee, but I like water and I like my lemon water. I drink water all day long. But in the morning, I like my coffee. So I'd have to say coffee on that one. What is your favorite? This is number 7. What's your favorite quote that inspires you or moves you in some way? I do have quite a few Bible verses that inspire me, but one of my favorite quotes that I like to tell people is, thoughts are seeds. You choose what to grow. And I don't even know who to attribute that to. Thoughts are seeds. You choose what to grow. So that's a one that I really like. Oh, I forgot about this. I wanted to use these paint swatches. Maybe behind there. It's going to start getting busy. It's going to start getting busy, but I do maybe they'll be almost tree-like. All right, so again, I'm going to tear it down here. And have that back here. Yeah, that's good. That's looking good. It's not looking very colorful yet. So, all right, get a sip of water. Rollo says his favorite quote is "Dream big and achieve big." That's from Walt Disney. I actually have a book of Walt Disney quotes. I've shown it. It's been a couple years since I bought the book when it first came out, I think. All right, so am I liking this better? There we go. I like that better. Kind of like that. But again, I want this to be water down here with fish, which we're going to paint. All right, so I'm liking this. And I'll just move this over to the side and then paint and then transfer this over to the other one. All right, so let's see. Do I want some of this back in here? Let's see, maybe just a little bit of it. I may be getting way too much stuff going on, but we'll see. All right. Liking that, so we'll save the rest of that. All right, now I think I'll start with this and get all this down and glued, and then we'll fussy cut some things out to continue. I think we got a good start here. Okay. I think we have a good start because a lot of the stuff that's going to be like trees and things are going to be like these little crayons up. Oh, crayons. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Fish heads, people. These can be our fish. So I'll just kind of cut these out and I'll cut them out individually. And then I'll find some kind of fish bodies. Let me get my smaller scissors. I won't glue these down now because I want to, add bodies to them. But, these might work. We'll see. So let's cut these out. So I want to put fish bodies on these little crayons. Well, I'm sure we'll think of all kinds of things as we go. But we'll have a little school of crayon fish here. And their heads will, I'll put little eyes on them, but their bodies will be fish bodies. It's going upstream there. Okay. Julie says you can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. Yeah. See those that's, positive attitude, I'm not saying I have it all the time either. Trust me. Hubster will be the first to remind me if I don't. Okay. So there we go. Something like that for a start. And like I said, I'm going to move this to the side, paint the background, slop this on, then we'll start painting in and doing details. All right, one more question before I start that. What is your favorite? Oh, that's quote. Number 8. What is your favorite coloring style? Detailed, simple, color by number, cute, horror, etc. Favorite coloring style. Well, actually my favorite things to color are faces because I love to do portraits. So I like to color faces, and it can be all kinds of, I don't care what the face is. It can be men, women, pretty girls, whatever, but I think I would say faces is my favorite. Okay. So that's number 8. We'll continue on here in a minute. All right. So I'm going to move this to the side. And I'm going to get out some paint. Let's see. Everybody always says, ooh, let's see if we can do a peel paint skin here. These usually peel right off. Then you have a clean palette. This is just a coffee lid. I don't do anything with these paint skins. People do things with paint skins. I don't. I used to send them away, give them away, but I don't do that anymore either. I don't know. Post office. I don't want them knocking on my door and saying, "What's this? What are you mailing here, lady?" Okay. And I do have wax paper on my table to kind of protect it. And I want to do our little postcards at the same time. So let's see. Where's the postcards? What do I do with the little whoops, wrong thing here. Let me go back to my photos so I have it right there. All right, let me find my, here they are. Oh, no. Everything's sliding off onto the floor. Hang on. Let me pick up all my pieces. Where'd they go? All right, here's one. Everything's sliding off. Okay, there we go. Oh, I lost some of the paint brushes. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? They go in the trash? Yeah, there they are. Okay, I got them back. All right, so let me, my little bracelet here has this little thing here. Twist that around so I'm not dragging it through the paint. All right, so let me get 4 new postcards here because I have those kind of laid out. So we'll try to paint these at the same time as we paint the big one. All right. Again, I might be missing some chat. So, hi, Ruth, Marguerite, Vale, because we're doing 10 things here. So don't email me and say you didn't say good morning to me. Please don't do that. Just saying, please don't do that. All right, so I got my baby wipes here. Get a couple of those out. I have my matte medium over here when we get to that point, but I like to keep my hands kind of clean. Although my nails by the end of the matte medium session will be toast. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. All right, let's see here. Move the tape, move some stuff out of the way. Phone, sip of water. Let's see, Belinda, good morning, everybody. All right, so I'm going to want some space up here. So I'm going to want black just a little bit on the edges and around the curve. And then I'm going to have blue, and then I'm going to have some kind of teal or turquoise for the water. So let's start with some black, and I'm going to try to do the postcards at the same time in the same kind of manner, All right, so let's get a big brush. Let's see here. Digging. Here we go. All right, let me wet my brush. All right. And again, I have wax paper here so I can go off the edge. All right, so I'm going to want this to come around. Let me move my postcard. I'm going to have to try to figure out how to stay in frame here and have everything. All right, so we'll just do a little at a time, and hopefully we get something done. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I did post 2 new books. I started one of those 2 books. I can't show them to you right now because now we're into this. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna kind of slide this over a little bit, and let's do our postcards. Oh wait, I need the paint down here. All right, so let's do we're gonna do a mini version, right? I'm gonna do kind of a mini version here. And I do paint the backs of the postcards when I send out postcards like this, so that, because things get on the back. Doesn't matter on that because I'm not sending that out. I've tried to make I did make some prints of those, couple of the last 2 collages. Okay, not seeing anything in cat. Oh, there's a Lisa. Hi, Lisa. You'll have to settle for these hands today. Lisa's the one that made me my mini hands, which everybody loves. Okay, so there we go. We got that. Let's start for the postcards. All right. Let's move that over. Move this back. All right, now. Let me wipe off the excess paint out of my brush, and then I'll clean my brush out because I'm going to do some blue. Let's see what color blues and turquoise I want. All right, I think I want maybe something really light for the water. That may be too minty, though. Let's see. I think I might want this kind of, that's too purple for the sky. Maybe I just go with the baby blue for the sky. Light. No, I need it a little darker because I'm going to do mist. So I guess I will go with Blue Harbor for the sky. So Periwinkle's a little more purple. Maybe I'll add a little bit of white to that. Okay, and then I want for the water a teal color. It's going to be down here. It'll be separated by things, so I think that might work. We'll see. We're gonna roll with this. Although I don't want my sky too gray, and I don't want the water too dull. So I'm going to go with these, a little bit brighter colors because we're doing art supplies. So let me do this first. And I'll probably need some white. Where's my white? Here's some white. All right, so let's put some this down. This is, like I said, this is Blue Harbor and a little bit of white. I'll probably have to get out another tray of something to put more paint on. Okay. Don't forget, Janet streams at 1 Eastern. All right, let's see. Let's mix this up a little. Not too much, just kind of. All right, because what I'm going to do, got a little bit of black still in there. I'm going to have a mist coming around. So this is going to be, and of course, a lot of it's going to be covered up too. So I kind of like that way. It's kind of arching a little. But yeah, Wednesday, I might do a Society of Idea Collector idea generating show. An idea generating show on Wednesday. We'll see. Unless something comes up and I get some book in the mail or something. All right, so kind of like earthy. It's kind of earthy, doesn't it? All right, so and I'll probably need some other. Well, I'll throw in the black down there. Okay, so let's just move that over a little. Let's go ahead and do our little postcards here. I hope this is fun for y'all. I hope y'all like this. This is what I wanted to do today. I wanted to do a collage with the art supply book. Pour Toast Cake Curry book. All right. And the last one. All right, there we go. Now, let me take out the excess paint out of the brush and rinse it a little bit. And get the tealy color here. I think I have a little room there. And again, I'm going to add white and water and other things, but I'll just go ahead and throw down. Backgrounds. There we go. All right, so there's our postcards. I'll set that off to the side a little bit. Let's move our, and I'm going to get the heat tool out in a minute. Okay, I do want some white in there. All right, let's put a little bit more out. I'm going to need a little bit more. A little bit of white. There we go. Y'all know sometimes I just do this with finger painting, but I'm just going to do it with this today. Okay. We'll throw in a bucket of stars and some foamy bits and stuff too. But we got to paint, we got to glue down, and then we got to paint around. So, all right, so here's a start. I like the way that kind of looks like the earth, even though I didn't mean for that to happen. I do kind of like the way that looks. Should I try to paint the earth? That may take too long to try to do the postcards and this to look like earth. It's going to be so covered up. Oh, thanks, Becky. All right, so let me go ahead and wipe this down, clean this off, or rinse it out, and get out the heat tool, and I'll plug that in. I got to get out some more baby wipes. Don't do a lot of baby wipes in my process. Go through a lot of baby wipes. All right, let's get the heat tool plugged in. All right, now this is the tricky part, is not blowing everything away. So I got to kind of keep a something here so that all my collage bits that I have laid out over here don't get blown away. So I'm going to kind of try to go this way with it. So give me a minute. Oh, thanks, Becky. Are you you gonna do some of that today, Janet? The abstract stuff that I forget who it is that does that. That you got the one of the ideas from. I know it was a couple different people. Janet, you're so funny. I'm not going to click on that, but that's funny. All right, I think that's pretty dry. So let me just kind of set this aside here and bring over my little postcards real quick. They're pretty much dry already. All right, so we're going to glue up. We're going to do our postcard. I got my postcard stuff sitting over here. We'll start with those. All right, let's see what the next question is. Question number 9. My favorite book genre. Well, it changes over my life. It used to be SF, science fiction. It used to be science fiction, but I got to find something to put my matte medium in. Here, let's see here. Here's another. Let's clean this one off. But I guess more in the last 20 years would probably be I like British mysteries. I like my British mysteries, and I like a lot of nonfiction. And I like odd things like cryptoids and stuff like that because it's just, I don't know, imaginative and all. I like conspiracy theories. I like conspiracy theories. But I guess just in general, I like my British mysteries. If I had to pick one now in this time of my life, fantasy is kind of took the place of the old school science fiction. But anyway, see, I don't like horror. I don't like even in my British mysteries, that people get murdered and all that, but I don't need to see every intestine. You know what I mean? Um, so that would probably be that. All right, let me pour out some golden matte medium is what I use. This is my birthday present from Janet, which I go through these. Trust me, by next February, she sends me 2 of these every year. Next February, I will be out of it again. But I put a baggie over the top. I usually keep them in a Dawn dishwasher, squeeze bottles. But I still haven't used up my last Dawn. I had to get another one because the last one it started getting clogged up. I had it for years, so I'm as soon as my other Dawn dish soap is, and that's because I use Dawn. You can use anything with a squeeze top, flip top squeeze bottle, and you pour this stuff in there. Then and you never have to worry about putting a baggie over. You just flip the top. Use it, squirt out what you need. So that's how I recommend you using it. But because that's a little much. That was an accident. Well, I might end up using it because of the postcards too. And but otherwise you're going to glue the lid to the jar. You will never get that off. I'm telling you. All right, so let's see. Let me get a old brush here. Hang on. Get one of these brushes for I need to pull out some more old brushes. I used to keep a stack of them in water, but I didn't have a place to keep the water thing anymore. So, All right, so what we're going to do is glue down our little islands, and then we're going to paint them in and what. All right, so let's see. I have not read those. I have not even, I know y'all are going to think, what? Janet also bought me one year. She also bought me and you want to put your matte medium on the base, on the back, and over the top. Bought me one year the Harry Potter box set in the big box treasure box, and I still have not read Harry Potter. Don't judge me. And therefore, I have not seen the TV or the movies either, because I don't want to see the movies until I've read all the books. This was going to be my year to read them. This was going to be my Harry Potter year. Even my mom read all the Harry Potter books. But yeah, I have not read them. All right, what did I put on my? Oh, it's under there. There it is. So let me just get these down. Base, back, top. I'm going to do these little islands of art supplies. Okay, and then take a card and mash it all down. Rub off the excess there. If you don't do this, you will have lumps, bumps, and wrinkles. If you do this, you will have no lumps, bumps, and wrinkles. Okay. Let's see, what is it? I don't care for gory movies. Yeah, I don't like gory movies either. But I don't really like to go to the movies anymore either. So. The movies are just not the same. Not the same. All right, so let's put this here. I thought I'd just get these little postcards started. All right, so let's see what the next question is. Again, I'm reading questions. I was tagged by Jazzy Doodle Designs, and I will put a link in my description after the show's over to her. I'm not going to do the list and copy and paste it and tag people. I wouldn't even know what 10 people to pick. Let's see. So let's move this down to this last one here. All right. This last one glued. There we go. And there's going to be little islands with water and I don't know what yet. Oh, hi, John. Thank you so much for the super chat. We're getting down to the wire on the Oak Island. Speaking of conspiracies and mysteries, I think I've read all the books on Templars, Oak Island, all that stuff. I've read those for years and years and years as well. So it's getting down to the end of the season. I think 2 more, John, 2 more or 1 more. We're down to 1 or 2 episodes left for the year. All right, so there's those. Thank you, John, for the super chat supporting my channel. I appreciate it. And yeah, you need to follow John, the quest for Oak Island. If you're interested in Oak Island stuff, 2 more, John said, 2 more episodes, and they're on every Tuesday night on the History Channel. That's where I watch it. It's probably some other places too. All right, so there's my postcard starters. So let's just kind of set these aside while I do the big poster. Let's see if I can move this to the side without making a mess. Got it going everywhere. All right, let me move my big poster in here. All right, so let's see what the next question was. Number 10, favorite movies. One you can watch over and over again. And again, Hubster is a big old movie aficionado. And one that I always have loved. Now I do have certain ones of I like certain ones of Star Trek, and there's some different ones I like. But one of my old time favorite movies I like old war movies, like old movies. This one had Clint Eastwood. What's his name? Married to Liz Taylor. What was his name? I can't think of it right now. But it was Where Eagles Dare. I love that movie. I could watch Where Eagles Dare over and over. Now, Hubster does watch movies over and over. And sometimes I say, you've got that memorized. But he still likes old movies over and over. All right, so let's see here what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start down here with let me just go ahead and start down here and start where the water ends and the landscape pencils begin. All right, so let's see here. I gotta kind of stop and kind of get a little bit of a idea what. No, this is going to go this way. It's going to go up. Well, not that far because I want to have not too much room for the fish. I need to have more for the other supplies. All right, so let's do that. And then this one. I don't want to lose my little crayons here either. I'm working off that other sheet over there. And I'm going to add paint in all of this too, so this can be the water area, the water feature down in here. All right, and then this piece is going to go up in here. I might need to go up under this, so let's lift that up. Okay, hang on, guys. I got to get her done. Let's get this down here with that kind of going over it. Now let me stop a minute and smash it down so we don't get wrinkles. Wipe off the excess. Okay. Old Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns? Yeah, Tina. Let's see. Okay, Arlene, thanks for coming in. Again, I've got my little crayons here that I want to turn into fish down here. So I kind of need to set them aside because I've got to find some fish bodies to go with that. I mean, I can paint them and draw them too, but we're trying to do the collage. So, all right, this is going to be a hill up in here. I think somewhere like in that. And we're going to add other art supplies in here too. And then I've got these kind of tree looking kind of something here with this here. Somehow in that, like that. I got another piece of this up in here. Something like that. All right, so. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and start with this. We'll get another question in a minute. There's more crayons, more fish. Okay. Remember, this is the landscape. All right, let's do these two. More crayons. This is one major thing here. Now we're going to have other stuff going on. I don't know what yet. We haven't pulled it all. We haven't pulled it all yet. All right. All right, I'm going to throw this card away and get a friend. I got tons of, trust me, I got tons of Amazon cards. Used Amazon cards. Okay. That's how I purchase things on Amazon. I buy the Amazon cards and never have any. I don't ever owe anything. It's all paid for before I even order anything. All right, so let's see. That's a good start. All right, what's the next question? Number 10. Oh, that was a favorite movie. Number 11. What's your favorite pizza toppings? That's easy. Double pepperoni and jalapeno. That's my favorite pizza toppings. 12. What is your favorite song that moves you? That move you emotionally or physically? I don't listen to a lot of music. I have to be in the right mood to listen to music. Sometimes I'll watch videos on, sometimes just, reading and having something in the background, like on Saturday night or something. I'll listen to some, just something in the background, videos. I like to watch the videos of the music, although I have a whole list in my iTunes, and Hubster's more the music guy. He loves music. Music does affect me kind of like color does. When I wear weird colors, it affects my mood. Music affects my mood very easily. And I don't like that. I mean, I like it, okay. I don't like to feel like I'm not in control of my emotions when music will make me feel a certain way. And I go, I'm not, I don't know. No. I don't want to be influenced by a lot of music. I mean, when I was a teenager, I probably went to every concert in the 70s that there ever was. Every group you could probably name from the 70s, I probably went to the concert. I like quiet. I like quiet. So I don't know that I have a favorite. I post every now and then. I'll do a tweet or something on Facebook of a video I watched. Like I love the In the Air Tonight. What's his name? Phil Collins. That live video when he walks the stage. If you've never seen it, I've posted on Twitter and I repost some videos every now and then I really like. But I don't really sit and listen to music. I just don't like the way that I don't want to be affected by music. I got things to do. I got thoughts to think. I don't want to sit and have it told to me what I should feel. And I know I'm not saying that happens to everybody. I'm not saying that happens to everybody, but that's just me. All right, let's turn the brightness down just a little now that we got rid of the white. I think that's good. All right, let's see. Number 13, my favorite scent. I do not like flowery scents. I don't care for very many perfumes. I like some men's cologne scents better than any women's colognes. I do not care for women's colognes are all so flowery and sweet. I'd rather have some kind of a musky thing, but I don't really wear cologne. I have a body spray. Denise was teasing me last time when she was here about mom just likes a body and bath work spray. I like a fruit, a pear, that's okay. But even in my house, those little plug-ins and air fresheners and all that, I don't like any of them. Maybe a cinnamon or an apple, but I do not like anything flowery. So that's just me. Again, this is just me. Do you listen to music when I'm in the garden? No, I usually listen to podcasts. I don't even listen to music in the car. When Hubster and I travel or do any kind of cross, Atlanta and we're in the car, we listen to the Chill channel. It's kind of techno. It's kind of techno music. I do like the techno, and don't ask me to try to hum it or sing it, but y'all know what I mean. Kind of techno. It's the Chill channel where it's all techno music. We like that when we're driving. Okay, so let's see. One more question, then we'll look at some more painting. That was number 13. Number 14. What is your favorite character in a movie or TV series? I have to think about that. Favorite character. I would probably say Sherlock Holmes, the old ones. But no, that's a movie. The old Sherlock Holmes. Not the Jeremy one, the new guy, the old ones. What's his name? See, it's been a while since I've watched a Sherlock Holmes too. I like Sherlock Holmes. I read all his, all the books, and I did all that when I was a teenager. Reread some of them, but the old Sherlock Holmes, the old black and white ones. Um, yeah, I don't watch Walking Dead anymore. Ever since how they killed off Glenn. When they killed off Glenn, I stopped watching it. I've never watched another episode. Just saying. The way they killed off Glenn. I've never watched another Walking Dead. And they used to film Walking Dead right down the street from me. They shut down streets right down the street from my house not anymore. I think now that they moved up to New Jersey. I don't even know. I don't know the new ones. When Rick's come back, never watched any of those. Never watched anything with Negan, however you pronounce his name. No, Walking Dead is dead to me. Basil Rathbone. Thank you, Tina. Yes. I like the old Basil Rathbone's Sherlock Holmes. But I don't know. I have a few favorite actors, but I can't think of them right now. I'm trying to kind of answer them as on the fly here. What's the next one? What is your favorite way to pamper yourself? Art supplies and books. Or do you mean like spas? I don't do spas. I don't like massage. I don't want anybody massaging me. Nobody touches my fingers and toes. I don't do manicures. I don't do pedicures. Pampering me, I don't know. Probably Hubster taking me somewhere I'd really like to go. A library sale. That's pampering to me. Y'all have to remember, I'm older than probably a lot of y'all, so it doesn't take a lot to pamper me anymore. But I don't like people touching me. I don't want people touching my feet. I've never had a pedicure. I don't like people touching my feet. And I have pretty feet. Hubster says so. Let's see. Next, I'll answer one more, then we'll move on. What's your favorite room in the house? I'm sitting in it. My art room. Okay, so we'll stop for a minute and do a little painting. A little something here. Now we're gonna get the fingers into it. Let me wrap up my because I'm still going to probably use this for some more collaging, but I don't want it to dry, in the brush, because then it's ruined. So I'm just going to wrap it in a baby wipe till we get back to collaging. Let me kind of flatten this out here, and I got my little postcards here. Let's kind of roll them out a little, and y'all can answer these questions with each other. Feel free in the chat. I just can't read them all because this is a very have to have attention span on this. All right, so I do want I am going to do a little bit of blending here with. I'm going to have to get a little more paint out here. Let's see, a little bit more of the colors, a little bit more white. A little bit white over here. And we're going to throw out we're going to put some more collage on here, but I'm going to get a little bit more of the background done. This cap broke off, and it's a pain to try to find the little, okay, so let's just get a little bit there. All right, let's see what we can do here with this. All right, let's see. Let's get a little bit of blue and a little bit of white, and just we're going to kind of get some sky in here. A little bit will be covered. I don't want that covered up too much. Probably put a little bit of black in there just to merge those. But because I don't really want the sky going. Oh, the sky's going to have mist and stuff going through here, but not for a minute. So let's just go ahead and get that in there. And the thing about, because everything's covered with matte medium, so if I want to blend anything, like let's put some black right there, get rid of that line. Okay, to get rid of that line, I can go back in here and I can literally remove the whole thing if I want, because it's got the matte medium on it. But what I'm trying to do here is get rid of the white line, and it'll help blend everything. So, and again, I'm not quite sure where we're going to go with every bit of this. So I'm just kind of just playing a little bit here with some of the landscape. And we'll come down in here with some of this water. Can remove some if you get it too much or in the wrong place, or move it around. I probably want a little bit of a shadow down up under this water here. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of a shadow under this piece of landscape here. And then go back in with the blue and the white. Kind of let's get a little watery thing going here. Just kind of dragging my fingers across it there. Maybe a little more blue and white over on this side. Maybe a little more blue. Blend that in on the edge. Talking to myself and y'all. So we got a little pool thing going down here where we're going to put our fish. All right, this is going to be more landscape back in here. So let's get rid of that. Kind of blend in some of that. And then you can remove some of it too. Okay, I want some more stuff going on up here. Not sure what. Let's just put some blue in there for now. Because I'm not sure what I want in here yet. Okay, let's get some black over on this edge. And I think that's a good start. Remember, it's an artist world landscape here. All right, there we go. There's our start. Now this is going to have some more stuff going on in there. I'm going to have some more transition going on. Okay, so there's a start with that. All right, so I'm going to set this aside and go over to the, let's do a little bit up here. I want to go to the, what do you call it? The postcards. Let's get a little of this transitioned in here. Gotta get some more baby wipe out. All right, that's a good start, I think, maybe. All right, so is it starting to look like a world here? All right, let's put that down here to the side for a minute because I want to do this kind of the same thing here, a little bit of painty bits on the postcards. Let me get some more baby wipes. Let's get out. I'm going to have to get out another pack. Down to the last of this pack. Put it in caps if y'all want to say something that you don't want me to miss. I do go back and the great demo idea. Yeah, there you go, Devin. Let me click on that. I do go back and scrub through the chat. So especially try to find, new people and, I don't want to miss too much. But especially when I do something this involved, it's hard to, follow every bit of chat. So, but if you put it in caps, I'm more apt to see it. Like I just saw Devin's thing there. Okay, what's the next question? I can continue on because I can read a question and keep working. Favorite way that was number 15. Favorite way to pamper yourself. Number 16. 16 was favorite room in the house, which is this one. 17. Favorite fictional world. That would have to be some kind of a science fiction world, I think. I personally would not want to live in the past as a woman. Just wouldn't want to do it. I'd want to live in a science fiction world. 18. What is your favorite takeout delivery? We don't have takeout and delivery where we live. It's too far away. I mean, I think they did start doing Chick-fil-A at one point, but Chick-fil-A is literally 2.5 miles from my house. I don't get delivery for that. I just go. So, Pizza Hut is the pizza place of my preference. They don't deliver to me. It's too far away. So I have to go get the Pizza Hut, which is about 25 minutes away. So they don't deliver. So I don't have any takeout or delivery. Favorite flower would be a pansy because that was me and my grandma's favorite flower. She used to grow pansies in her garden. And so that was me and grandma's flower. So that's my favorite flower. And number 20, and we'll stop here. What's your favorite place to wander? It can be indoor or outdoor. That would be a bookstore. And I thought somewhere I saw something about a favorite scent. Oh, yeah, I already said that. I was thinking of perfume, but my favorite smell are new books, not old books. I don't like the musty books. New books and the smell of leather. Leather and old and new books. New print, the ink, the printed new books. Those are my favorite smells. When she asked scent, I was thinking like perfumes. But my favorite smells are leather and new books and magazines. Okay, we'll start. I've still got 3 or 4 questions left. All right, let's go ahead and while this paint is still wet, let me go ahead and work on these little postcards for a second. Let's see, let's get a little bit of blue in that. We'll get that line off there. So I'm just going to do a little bit on these postcards here. And again, more stuff's going on these as well, but I want to get them kind of based in. So there's some blue. Let's put some water on each one of these here. I'm going to do a giveaway with these, so we'll make sure and have time for that, even if we don't finish the piece. So, okay. So we're going to put some little waves or something. This is just the base coats on everything. And the last one here. Oops, I'm going to go get some black there. All right. Got a little crusty bit there. So, but I don't talk about my playlist very often, but it made me think of it when I brought out that abandoned book again, one of my abandoned books. I do have multiple playlists, abandoned, altered, mixed media, collage, color books. They have 500 and something videos on color books. So, yeah, if you want to see, different things that I do from the past, which I've been streaming, there's at least 10 years worth of videos here on YouTube. I used to stream on Ustream, but not all those are on YouTube. So I have at least a good 10 years of videos on YouTube. So from the past 10 to 14 years. Some of them I got to upload to YouTube, but when we all left Ustream and came to YouTube, we had like 30 days to save those videos. All the videos that we'd done, like I'd done for 4 years over on Ustream, we had 30 days to, download them on a external drive or transfer them over. So not all those things made it over. So yeah. All right. So let me do a little bit of. But I do have a lot of videos. Some of them are not 1080p. So some of them are 720 and and some of them even less than that. But yeah. Okay, so there's that. All right, let's see over here a minute. Alrighty. I'm going to have stars and other things going on. All right, so let me go ahead and dry these a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of video. And hi, Christopher. And by the way, Christopher's new book, if Janet or Tina or whoever wants to find it, well, hang on. Let me clean my hands off and then I'll look it up on my Amazon. I already ordered it. Christopher's new book is out. One Page Extraordinaire, I think is the name of it. Hang on, guys. Let me get a paper towel to dry my hands too, because I got to touch my phone. If I got to touch my phone, I want to touch it with dry hands. All right. And so I do have it on order. Oh, I got to answer this real quick. All right, let's see. Let me go. You bought it too, Anne? Anne bought it too. You're welcome. So there's Christopher's. That's his channel and his name there. Let me see. Let me go to my orders here. And I think it said it was going to take like 5 to 10 days to get your book in, Christopher. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's brand new and they have to, print them. But yeah, so it might be a week before I get it in. But let me show y'all the book here. Let me bring it up here. Okay. So show the picture. So it's one page story extravaganza. And he showed it on his video like last week. It's you read it like this. It's printed this way, but you read it in landscape format. So you flip it up. So it's kind of different and cool. He has little sketches in there and everything, but this is the cover. That's the cover right there. One page store. It's not. I thought it'd be more expensive to tell you the truth for a hardback. It's only $21.99. I thought that was a good price, Christopher, for a hardback. There's the back right there. There's the back. Let me see if I can see the ISBN. Okay, the ISBN 978-177-801-3713. And it's only $21.99 for a hardback. So yeah. Anne bought it too. And Tori said she's ordering it. Tori's in Ireland. It might take you, well, yeah. I don't know how your Amazon in Ireland goes, Tori. So yes, we are awesome. We are, Christopher. We are awesome. We admit it. Yeah, I know, right? That was a good price. So yeah. Okay, Tina needs to know the name again. It is Tina. It is called One Page Story Extravaganza. Right here, Tina. One Page Story Extravaganza. And there's Christopher's name right there, of course. Tina's trying to find the link. So, yeah. Hello, Adult Coloring Love. Don't think I've met you before. Welcome to the channel. You can't find it on Amazon. Well, put that here, Nat. Try the ISBN number. I ordered it off of Amazon, so let me read you the ISBN again: 978-177-801-3713. Christopher said it's under his name. There you go. It's under his name. Okay. So if you can't find it by the, yeah, yeah, here's his, there we go. That's how he put his name in there. Christopher Run C. Man. But it should come up. I didn't have to put that in to find it. I just put in your name and it came up when I ordered it. So, oh, there we go. Tina found it. Tina found it. I will put the link in I'm going to write it down. I have a little list of people's names and stuff I'm putting on. So let me link Christopher too. I'll put a link to his book in my description box after the show. Okay. Along with everybody else I've been talking about today. So, all right. Thank you, Tina. Let's see. All right, let's see where we are now. We're going to find some more. We're going to pull some more stuff out of here. Okay, for the postcards. Let me go ahead and hit this with the heat gun. And I'm going to splash and do some, bucket of stars and some other stuff. But let's go ahead and dry both this and the poster real quick. Again, I put down wax paper today knowing I was going to do this. You're cutting up collage papers? Oh, good view. I hope you'll do a video on your technique. rather than procedure. Your technique view. I said procedure earlier. Oh my God. Okay, so let's move those to the side a minute and get the poster back up here. Let me dry this a little bit. I'm going to stack up these extra postcards out of my way. I need a little bit of black right there. A little blendy blend. Y'all can see those are all pencils. Pencils. Right. Yeah, thanks, Christopher. Okay, so now we're going to pick out some more details, right? Oh, wait, what number am I on my questionnaire? So again, this is Jazzy Doodle Designs coloring channel, and I think it's a coloring channel. That's what I saw, and she tagged me, and that's how I found her channel. And she tagged me on these coloring tag questions, 25 quirky things. So I'm down to what number? Um, let's see. What are your favorite place? Okay, favorite place to wander would be a bookstore. 21. What's your favorite relationship advice? Move on. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward, people. Keep moving forward. That's my life advice. Number 22. What's your favorite thing you share with your significant other? Hobby, food. It would be reading. We both love to read. So it would be reading, books, reading. 24. What, and we like to fish too, but we don't do that as much. But reading we do every day, pretty much every day. Number 24, there's only 2 questions left. What's your favorite indulgence? It can be anything that strikes your fancy. Probably art books. Art books is my favorite indulgence. 25, what's your favorite thing to do on your channel? I don't know. I guess probably one of my favorites is collage. Collage is one of my favorite things. Is this too dark? This is okay. Collage and showing books, talking about books, and I do like to shout you guys out. It's very. I love doing that. I love shouting people out, talking about your channels, talking about what you're doing. It's harder and harder for me though now to go and look up every person's project like on Instagram or whatever. It's getting to be too much, too many and too much, and it takes so much time. So I don't mind. You're welcome to put your channel name. You can't put direct links. Only mods can put direct links. But you can tell us your name and Instagram. Y'all are welcome to shout out each other, classes you're taking from other people, other YouTubers. You're welcome to shout out anybody. Well, let's not get in any P channels. You know what I'm talking about. P dot N, none of that. That will be immediately locked, and you will be blocked out. You will be. I do. My mods and I do have big boots. We will block people, but we do it out only as a last resort. We don't. We don't. Everybody's welcome here. Just behave, and no politics. No politics on my channel. We have Facebook and X for that kind of stuff. Yeah. I love shouting at people. Oh, I do have a loud voice. I do have a loud voice. Thanks, Christopher. I try. Okay. So that's all the questions. And again, that is from Jazzy Doodle. This is just a photo I took of her, a screenshot of her channels. Jazzy Doodle Designs. There's all the questions. I answered all the questions. I'm not tagging. I wouldn't even know where to begin to tag all the color book people that I follow. So, but there you go. She tagged me, so I answered the questions. So that was fun. All right. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get back over to the Art Studio Ephemera. Again, what did I do with my little fish? Oh, here they are. Well, they're not fish yet. I want to make these little crayons into a little school of fish. So I've got to get into I'm going to have to get into a book that has some fish bodies because I want these to, I mean, I could just have a little school of crayons here. I might find a couple bigger ones in here too. I do want to have some, this is going to not be although it has kind of turned out to look kind of like an earth kind of thing. I'm going to have a mist coming along here, but let's just see what we can do for a couple other things. Like, I like this small brush. It's the same brush. It's the same brush, but smaller. So this might be an accent piece. Let me get my smaller scissors to cut things down. So I'm thinking something like this. Here, let me just go ahead and cut. Because, and I've got to find stuff for my postcards too. But we're doing good on time. We have at least another hour, an hour and a half if necessary. I try to quit by about 11:30, between 11:30 and 12. Janet comes on at 1. Christopher comes on at 2. Who else comes on? Aunt Beck already came on. She comes on early in the morning on Mondays. But y'all are welcome to shout each other out. Seriously. All right. Let's see here. Let's get that. So, and again, I'm going to come back and, add some more. That could kind of come out of the water. I kind of like that. Okay, that may be coming out of the water. I'll put little things, little splashes and stuff. I kind of like that there. Oh, here's a nice big crayon. We could have, no, that might be too big. I don't want a big fish there. But if I would like 5, but I might, no, if we have another crayon. Oh, I should come over here so y'all can kind of see what I'm flipping. Let's start back over. I did do a flip of this book. I want some tall things like this crayon, but not for the fish, but to be like a tree or something in the background. I kind of wanted some trees back here made out of crayons, paint brushes, Okay, let's get rid of that white edge. Pencils and brushes. Oh, I don't know if I want to cut that up though. I like those. I like that business back there. But I need these. So I need these. I like these little paint tubes, but they're so pastel. I don't want to lose. I need to move these little crayons off here because I'm going to lose them before I glue them down. I got to find some fish bodies to go with these little fish crayons. All right, so let's see here. And then I'll go back and find some smaller items for our little postcards. I don't know that I'll finish this today. We'll see. Or on stream, I should say. I'll finish it today and post it later. But I don't know that I'll finish it on stream, depending. Because I'm doing those postcards too. And I want to do the giveaway. So, all right, let's see. There's another pencil right there. Let's get that pencil. I just like saying pencil. Paint the paint tubes brighter. I could, Tori, but that's going to take some more time. You know what I mean? I'm already going to have to find fish bodies. I got to find some fish bodies in another book. And if y'all missed it earlier, I did show the solar eclipse books from Poor Toast and Kate Curry earlier today as well. All right, there's another little crayon. That one might be good there too. Let's not cut up that ruler. That, what's this called? This kind of ruler? Janet might faint. Janet might faint if we mess up that ruler. Hi, Riri. Anybody else coming in I might have missed? Which I'm sure I've missed some people. And I knew this would take some time. I mean, I knew it would. I like that little brush. We'll go for that. See, I can kind of get in there with the big scissors and then fussy cut it with the... And I don't know if I want an artist in the scene or not. You know, just having somebody sitting there. Y'all know I don't really put a lot of people, you know, in my thing. But let me cut her out just in case. I want a person. We'll go with her if we decide to use a person. I like these little clips. These little clips are good. These might be good in the sky, like, you know, hold it somewhere. But I'm going to have a mist coming here too. All right, so we're going to cut these things out. I got to have a ruler for Janet. We have to have a ruler. Here's a red ruler. Let's cut this out. Gotta have a ruler. I got a little scrap. I'm covered in little pieces of paper here. All right, let's see. A palette. We probably need a palette. Not sure how we'd work that in, but we'll see. I'm going to set that aside over here too. There's another box of crayons. Do I want that little row of crayons? I don't really want them in a box. Here's my scene for those of y'all just kind of coming in. These paint tubes. These are good ones. And I do kind of like that glue. No, I'm not going to use the glue. Okay. So let's cut those out. Some of these crayons, though, might be good for the, what do you call it? The postcards. I'm going to throw that over there with the postcards. I was going to use her, but I like the other girl better. Another ruler, paint jar. I don't like that has a name on it. Like that palette. That might go on the postcard. Throw that. Just have these pencils down here. Those would probably be good on the... No, they might be good on this one. Okay. Still flipping through. Little punches. Some more paint brushes. Those would probably be good on the... Or these pastels. Maybe these pastels would be good. Some of these pastels would be good on the postcards. We're going to set that over here. Run out of room. Okay. I like that brush. Do you need someone? Angie said, what did she say? Do you need someone on the moon coloring? No. I'm not going to have, this isn't even the moon. This is really going to be a sky. It's supposed to be just the sky, but it turned out to look kind of like the earth. We'll see what it turns out to be. Oh, pencils. And I want to get my big poster done first. And then if I have little leftover pencils and stuff, we'll move them over to the postcards. I like those pins. It's a little fussy cutting though. Oh, there's another ruler. I actually like this ruler better. I like this, rather than the red ruler, I like this kind of old school yellow ruler. So I think we're going to go with this one and move that maybe over to the postcards. All right. I like that. Let's go with this giant crayon here. I like those little paint brushes there. Frames on the back. That might be cute on a postcard. Let's see. Okay. Moving these over to the postcards. Again, I'm just, flinging over there. I probably have enough. Okay, let's see if I have enough. Let's move that out of the way. And I'll put the book itself and any leftovers in one of those plastic sleeves. That's how I keep her in case we decide. All right, so let's see here. All right, let's go. Oops. All right, can you show the cover of the book? Yes, Ruth, I showed it multiple times. Art Studio Ephemera, and if y'all missed, I showed the solar eclipse ephemera and the solar eclipse scrapbook papers. They're calling them scrapbook papers. Just, All right, so I'll just go along the top here, and then I'll trim those in. So I can just, and I could paint these. I'm going to move this off here because all those little pieces are going to fall right here. I'm going to cut them out down here so they're not falling on the, just going to cut out these little, all those little V's, all the little pencil tips. I just don't want all those little pieces falling on my work. So, cutting. See, cutting the pencil tips off or out. Almost got it. There we go. Like a little forest back in here, Let's move all this off so I can kind of see where I'm going. Swap these around. And I'll do some stuff, This is going to go down here. I'm going to have the fish down here. Pencils up in here. So it kind of comes like this. Now, littler stuff, like here's some littler. Just give me a minute. Fussy cutting. I can't do this ahead of time because I don't know what I'm going to need, right? This is all done. This is all done on, as we go. I hate to say on the fly because I did have a little bit of an idea. Here's my little sketch. See, I had a little bit of an idea, but nothing really planned out. So I can't plan it out too much. Maybe one of these fish down. Maybe one of the fish could be. I'm still not liking that. Okay, let's see. All right, some paints. Paints I want up in here. Maybe right up in here. I'm not sure. Do I want them down here? I kind of want them kind of coming out of the paint. more pencils. And I'll cut that girl out and we'll place her in here. And I got to find the fish bodies. That's got to be next. I mean, I could add a lot of more stuff. A lot of more stuff. We're going to need some more stuff. See, you can hardly see those paint things in there. Maybe those tubes of paint need to be coming out of here. I don't like things right in the middle. Let's see what's in caps, Devin. Or maybe upside down, like the paint. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Devin. That's a good idea. I like that idea, Devin. I need more of them now. Like that's silver, but it looks kind of. I need some more. I need some more paint tubes. I'm gonna have to find some more paint, or maybe this brush. Let's see. And of course, I could add real paint to this. I want some splashes in the sky, like the planets are splashes of paint. So I got to do that too. But we got to get this glued down first, so I know where the planets need to go and all that. See, that's too big there. This has to come down here. That's too. I need some paint on it. You know, that would be good if I put some paint on this, because it's too white. So we'll put some paint on that. All right, let's see. Ruler. We're doing pretty good on time. I could have the girl, I'm going to cut this little whole thing off. I could have the girl somehow in here. I don't know. I'm not sure I want the ruler and that paintbrush. Okay, let's see. Let's cut her out and see where if I want her in here. See, she needs to be kind of not the focal point if I use her. And I'll just paint inside those little white areas rather than try to cut around. Rather than trying to cut around all those little braces, those little sticks, I will paint that in. I don't even need that extra thing right there. Let's go around here. Okay. See, I like her over here to the side. She's good there. And then I'll paint that in blue. She's like sitting on the edge of those rocks. Okay, I'm liking this so far. I don't know exactly what I want to do. Maybe I need a big splash right here. A big splat of paint. All right, let me go ahead and glue all this down. Let me take my brush out of the baby wipe here. And let me go ahead and glue all this down. Okay. Glue all these down. Give me a minute. And y'all are probably all talking to me and I'm not seeing it. I need at least one more tube of paint. Good idea, Devin, on the facing it downwards. I kind of had the foresty idea rather than just things like crazy all over the place, like some kind of storm came through and flew everything around. I had it more in mind to be more like a forest, so more lined up, if you will. Okay, so I'm going to glue her over here. All right, let me stop a second and with these and mash these down. Did I get enough glue under there? Maybe not. There we go. And I'll put paint on that as well. Okay. And I got to find my fish bodies. I have to find a book that has some fish in it. It's going to have waves coming up around it. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Now, I think, let's see, it's me slow rolling down my street. Okay, let's see. And I'll add some more little painty details and some splashes and some other things going on. I don't know. I still like these clips, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want them. If anywhere, they'd probably be right in here. I don't know. Don't know if it needs those clips. It's going to need something in here, though. Maybe I will put the clips. Let's see. Am I missing anything in chat? No, I don't. I guess everybody's just so intrigued and involved in the process. Not chatting a lot. I hope my chat's not froze. Janet would probably call me on the phone if it was. And I may go, I may do some more work on it after the stream too. Add some more things to it. We'll see. Because I really want to get to the postcards here in just a minute. Let me see if I can find some fish bodies real quick. So I think I want those right there. Okay. I'm going to glue these and I'm going for the fish. Almost like a little stair step. We could put stairs. That'd be fun. Have somebody walking up those stairs. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's wrap this back up for a minute till we get to, I got to find some fish and then we're going to do the postcards. All right. I need to take a quick break though, guys. I'm going to do a BRB. All that lemon water. All right. I'll BRB. Yeah, this paint's not washing off. I'll have to get my fingernail polish remover is how I have to take off the matte medium off my fingers. It just, see, the matte medium is brutal. It's brutal. Okay, you like the clips? Hi, R. It's good to see you. It's been a while. Hi, Amy. I do. Let me see if I can find one more little paint tube. A little paint tube. I don't want those. I mean, I could paint them, but no, that's kind of the same deal. Let's see. I'm going to find one more paint tube. I don't want the jar. And I'm sure in some other books I've got some paint tubes, but I won't stop and look for them now. Maybe later. That one, I don't like, it's a drawn one. I want one that's like a photograph. I see you, Malibu, down there under my feet. Okay. I will probably try to find another paint tube, but I'm not going to do it right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and, my fish. Let me see. Let me pull one of these. Let me pull some of this things to cut out in collage. There's probably, and I know I got some Poor Toast mermaid book and fish and stuff somewhere. I just know that there's probably fish in here that I can find real quick. See, this is how I keep my stuff. I keep them in these plastic things. All right, let's move the paint thing. All right, let's see. Nope. Sorry, baby. Can't come up here with the paint. Whew, that was a close one. All right, let's just see here. Let me flip over and see if I can get to some fish. Oh my gosh. I might have picked the one book that's really tore up. Let's see. All right, let's flip. Oh, here we go. We got some fish. Kind of big though. That one would work. And I can turn them upside down because I don't need their heads. I just need their bodies. This one will work. All right. There's one. Gotta have them facing the right way. This one's it's yellow though. I like it's torn a little bit. I can fix that. There's two. I need four. This one. I just need them facing all the same way. 3. And I guess I could go upside down with that one. No one will notice. Because it's going to have a different head. Okay, there we go. We got fish. We have fish. Let's close this back up. Okay. I'm going to throw it on the floor for now. What a mess. Okay, so where's my colors? Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Right there. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is I want to have these little fish. I might have to add a little color to them because they're going to be kind of dull. They're going to be silver and stuff, except for that one yellow one. Okay, but what I want to do is they're going to have Crayola faces. A little less on that one. Like that. They may need Crayola tail. No, maybe I could use some of these though on the postcards. This one's kind of big. Let's see if I can shrink this one down a little bit. Just make it smaller. So just cut it down smaller all the way around. Maybe I'll only need 3. I think I'll just go with 3 fish. 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish. Okay, let's get a red one here. I'll have to paint these in a little bit. And this last one, which is upside down, which isn't going to matter because I'm going to make it go the way I want it to go. Okay. Something like that. All right, let's see if I can, let's glue these down real quick. And I can add some paint and do some blendy and stuff like that. Oh, upside down. No, no, no. Okay. Oh no, I scraped his nose off. You gotta be that careful. Such a little piece there. And I'll paint that in a little bit. So it blends in a little bit, like maybe a red streak, a yellow streak. So I'll paint those in better. Okay, so though I do want, one more thing I want to do is a big splat right here. So, and then after I do the splat, we're going to go over here to the postcards. So how am I going to do this? How do I want to do this? And what color do I want to do? I don't like red. Red's very, it looks very like something bad's happened. So I don't know if I want yellow, maybe yellow and orange. Maybe yellow and orange. Okay, I got to get a couple different things here. I need a bucket of stars, and I'm going to need, get another something here to, a little bit of yellow and orange. Let's see if I can pull this off. And I'm going to have some other things around here too, but okay, a little yellow, a little orange. Hi, Colleen. Colleen, are you and Kathy streaming tomorrow at your place or at Kathy's? Kathy and Colleen stream every Tuesday. All right, here we go. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Okay, let's just go for it. Maybe a little white. Well, I got to clean my hands to get the whites kind of dried out. The white's dried out already. Okay, and then, I need a little bit of, let's do a little bucket of stars here. Okay, add a little water to this. All right, now let's add some white in there. Okay, something like that. Now let's go into my, let's put some black back on there. All right, let's get a fluffy brush. Where's my fluffy brush? And I still have to do my mist. Oh, that's got to dry. Well, I'll do the postcard that will come back for the mist because the mist is going to go over everything, and that's really thick, as you can see. So any place I don't want these splots, like that's too thick, I can wipe it off while it's wet there. Whoops, that's too much there. And I want to put some little splashes up in here. I got a lot more stuff I really want to do, but let's get this down here first. Okay, so I'm going to put the splatters down. Now let me clean out this brush. Now take me a baby wipe. I got to dig out, hang on. Oh, here's one. I'll have to dig out some more baby wipes. And any place I don't want the splashes, like on her, on the fish, I don't want them on the fish. On the brush here. That's good there. Maybe a little bit up there. Oh, I've got to do some orange. Let's see, maybe some orange on here. And maybe a little. There we go. Maybe it needs a little. Maybe does it need some red? I don't know. I think it might have enough red. Maybe a little bit of a blue. Let's go rid of the blue. Something like that. Okay, let's see. What else? That piece of paper. Oh, I got to get in there with a little brush. Let me get a little brush and get in there with the turquoise. Rather than cut that out, I'll just paint, the background in. Then I'll go over those lines. That needs to be a little darker. Let's do a little darker. I'll paint the little board things in by hand after that dries. Okay. All right. No, still with the tour. Let's see. Looks like 3 swans. Oh, thanks, Ruth Edwards. What about using your dried paint? Nah, I don't. It's too dimensional. I don't really want it dimensional, but that is a good idea, Cindy. It is a good idea, but I don't want the dimension. What I do with it here. I mean, this stuff is, that's a lot of paint. And I don't really particularly like these colors. Where's the other piece? Well, it's really thick. I kind of like the orange, though. I could use a little piece of it to make you happy. It's thick, though. I mean, it's really thick. What do y'all think? Does it need that? Do y'all like that there? Maybe. That little piece of black. All right. I'll throw it in there. Let's put some heavy glue. Okay. There you go. You happy now? It's nice. I kind of wanted some more planets and stuff up here, but I got to let some of this dry, and then I want my mist. So I'm going to set this aside for a minute while we do the postcards. Okay. I'm going to set it aside. We'll pull it back over here in a minute and it'll look better. All right. So I got my wax paper here. All right. So let's go back over to the postcards. And even if I don't finish them, we'll still do a giveaway. Okay. So we got our bases. We got little islands. Let's go ahead and do some splats. I'm going to do the mist. Let's go ahead. Where's my board? Here it is. And here it is. All right. Let's go ahead and do that first. And I'll add some planets and maybe a splat in the sky to make it look like, paint splat. But I have to do it in layers. And I want mist coming across here, but I want to add some more supplies. All right, so there we go. So we got that. Now, let me go ahead and dry that. We're doing pretty good on time, I think. Let me put the glue back up there my way. Put the water. Where's my heat tool? All right, here, let's dry these real quick. Try not to get all that blown away. All right, here we go. She already smeared it. Let me get that with my paint there. Okay. Roll, you're so funny. You win a lot, Roll. Devin does too. International people have a better chance. And thanks, lurkers. If you want to, lurkers are free to participate as well. You just have to be willing to send me your address. And who was it that I need their address? I had it back here. Who was it? Where is it? I need Sue Connor. Sue Connor, if you're listening and lurking or you hear this later, I need your address. I can't mail your color book pages out from last week. I thought I had your address, but apparently I don't have it anymore or something. I looked under the S's. I looked under the C's. Okay. I need to get out some more baby wipes. Hang on. I'll open another pack. And put the new pack in my Janet thing here. Let me open this up. Look how pristine it is on the inside. I like the Huggies Natural. They're unscented. And I just open a pack. They don't sell them in the plastic anymore, so one pack will fit right in there. Put the lid back on. Then I can open it up here. Pull out some. There we go. All right, let's see. So I already sent an email with my address. Well, I didn't get it, Sue. When last week I did not get it, and I looked in the spam and everything. So can you send it again? I looked everywhere for it. Spam, old mail, email. Did not get it. I'm not saying you didn't send it, but I didn't get it. Here's my email again. I want you to get your, thing you want. Let's see here. Oh, man, hang on. I got something popped up over my chat. Hey, what is this? How do I get rid of it? What? Yay. Overlay thing popped up over my chat. I can't see the chat. Hang on. Let's see if I can get rid of this somehow. Dang it. How do I get rid of this information? It's got my brand, the theme. It popped up. Oh, jeez. It popped up over my chat. I got to figure out how to get this off here because I cannot see chat. I'm doing the little things, the little buttons, the little arrows. Where can I get rid of this? Comments. There we go. Comments. Okay. Comments back. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, she sent it just now. Okay. Thanks, Devin. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and put some little thingies here. I don't need the fish. Crayons like this. So I like this little. I'm going to go ahead and just glue a couple things down, and y'all have to take my word for it. Maybe I'll do this. I will do the giveaway, and I'll take a picture of all these and post it on Instagram before I mail them out, because I am not going to finish these postcards in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and do the giveaway. It's not going to happen. So we'll have to finish everything off camera, and I'll post it on IG. I'll show you the poster on Wednesday, and I'll post it when I finish it. And I'll finish these cards today and post these on Instagram. Maybe I should wait till I finish the poster and do it all at once, so I can shout out Poor Toast and Kate Curry's book at the same time, the big poster and these postcards. So, but I will take pictures of it before I mail them out. So I'm going to like this one over here. I just want a little something. And then I'm going to have mist coming around too. So like that might be good for this one. Let's cut this one out. All right. And if y'all missed it, I did show some of PM Artist Studio stencils and stamps earlier too. And again, I'm going to put little waves and stuff around here. All right. I like this jar. I'll keep that jar for something else. Let's see what else. Don't need the cat. Don't need let's do this brush. Don't need the cat. I was going to say catfish. Don't need the fish. Okay. Let's cut the bottom of that brush off so it can be like that. And I'll have a wave splashing up or something. All right, let's see what else do I have here. I got these crayons here. Parts of crayons, maybe? No, I don't like the parts of crayons. We'll save that for something else. Okay, let's see. All right, hang on. What else do we have over here? Oh, look. I found some more paint tubes, Devin. These will go. These will go on the page. All right, let's see. I need some more little something. I need these crayons. I'll cut these down. I don't need that. Save this. Don't need the ruler. Not going to use this. Okay. Save that box for something else. Let's cut out these crayons. Okay. Hang on. Going to cut these little shapes out. I want to do the giveaway. I'm still with y'all. I'm still here. Dee, I just sent at the beginning. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sue. It'll go out. Go out when I send these postcards. More tubes. Yes. Those can go back on the other poster. So I hope y'all have had fun with this. And I will put all the links to like Christopher's book and PMN Artist Studio and Pour Toast on Amazon and Jazzy, who shouted me out on her, what do you call it? Questionnaire, question thing. So I'll put all those links in my description after it's over. All right, so now I can cut these in half or so. Let's see what we can do. Like maybe here, like that. Thank you, Devin. Thank you so much for the super sticker. That's so sweet. I think it needs to be the red ones over there. And again, I'll put some waves and I'll probably put some more stuff on here. But anyway, so y'all get the idea. All right, now let's see here. Let me do something here. So we can throw that away. Move this, move the brushes, move this over to the side. So I'll glue all this down shortly. Well, you know what? Now I'll wait. I'll wait and glue this down here. So what I'm going to do is remove this wax paper that's all painty and gluey. So yeah. And I'll just, I'm not going to put a name on everybody's because they're going to be different. I'm going to, add stuff to these. So I'm just going to say who wins. Okay, so let's see if I can get this straightened out. All right, let's move the water bottles off the table. All right, I think we're good. All right, let me show y'all one more time the poster. Here's the poster. I'll add some more of those paint tubes in here and something else in here. See, remember, I want to do a mist coming across, but I don't think I can do it now with this wet, and these are still wet, but I want a mist. I'm going to have a mist going whoosh, 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 whoosh. right up to her. And then we're going to have some little splashes along the beach there. So it'll have some more detail, but I got to let that dry. And otherwise I'm going to ruin it. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Some Post-it notes here. All right. Thank you again, Devin. Thanks, Tina. You like that sound effects? Okay. Again, in no particular order. Everybody that wins will just get one. So I'm not going to put a name on each one. But we're going to do two at a time. We'll do two international only. So we'll do international first. Don't put any numbers in. Thanks again, Sue, for giving me your address again. I appreciate it. I'll try not to lose it again if I did in fact lose it. Okay, so when I type in go, let me bring up my random.org. Let's see if it's going to be a pain or do I need to go over to my iPad? Let's see. Okay. Okay, there we go. Random.org. There's our little box. Put in a number between 1 and 100. When I type in go, no, don't jump up here, baby. Don't jump up here in this. No, let's don't jump up there in that. Okay. When I type in go, international only, one number only. Don't change your numbers. Just put in a number between 1 and 100. The first two people closest without going over, two international, then we'll do the US separately. Okay, international only. First two people. Thank you, Tina. Okay, there we go. First two people closest without going over. And then we'll do USA. And then I'll cut these out and put these on my poster. Now clean up the mess. I see you, baby. I know you cannot come up here with the paint and the glue. I'm sorry. Let Mama pick up some of this paper off the floor. There we go. All right. I'm going to count down in just a minute. Looking at everything I got going on here. So I'm going to make sure and put those links in. And yeah. I appreciate everybody being here. Thanks, everybody. I got these still, too. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. 1. Okay. All right, here we go. Random.org, generate a number, international only, 2. And if probably everybody went over 2, I'll just pick another number. Everybody went over 2. Okay, here we go. Another number, 51. 2 people closest to 51 without going over. 51. Okay, let's see. Tori had 42. So it looks like Tori had 42. Who's the next closest? Is it Raul with 35? Did Raul win? Raul had 35. Okay, so Raul and Tori. Raul, finally. Raul, you win a lot. Okay, so there we go. Tori and Raul. Let me put these over to the side in my little pile here. All right. Same thing is going to happen here. Now we're going to do USA only. USA only. 1 to 100. Same rules apply. Wait till I type in go. First 2 people closest. I'll draw a new number. You're welcome, Raul. Y'all gotta follow Raul. Let me click on Raul real quick. There's Raul. Follow Raul on his channel as well and on IG. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go with USA only. Okay. Thank you, Tina. USA only. 1 to 100. First 2 people closest without going over. We'll give it a little bit minute longer because there's more USA. And thanks all the lurkers and all the, or if you want to call yourself sitting in the balcony, that's fine too. Some people don't like the word lurker, but you know, doesn't bother me. All right, so, and then I'll finish these up. I'll probably varnish them too. I'll probably varnish them, make them shiny, and I'll paint the backs black. I'll doll them up, and I'll make sure I'll doll them up. And then I will, when I post the poster in another tomorrow, maybe I'll post these as well. So, all right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I see you, Malibu. Just sitting over there looking at your mama. I know you can't come up here. There's paint. There's paint and there's matte medium. I see you, little girl. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. Get your number in if you haven't already. And again, there's going to be more to these. I'm going to make them really cool. Okay. All right. There we go. Stop. All right. Let's go back over to random.org. Let's pick a new number. USA only. 58. First 2 people closest to 58 without going over. Let's see. Joe Lou has 54. I'm scrolling back. 58 without going over. Okay, it looks like Joe Lou might be one of them. Joe Lou had 54. Am I right? And I know I have Joe Lou's because I sent her something not too long ago. So I have Joe Lou's address. She had 54. Who's the next person closest to 58? Is it Fancy with 50? Is it Fancy? All right, Fancy, I do not have your address. So Fancy, you'll have to send me your address if you want one of these postcards. Tell me when you send me your address that because I'm sure you're not going to go by Fancy in the email, and I don't share your real names if you don't use them, and I don't share your addresses with anybody, not even the other mods. So Fancy Vangie had 50. Okay, here's my email, Fancy. Although my email is always in my About tab, here it is again. Oh, there we go. There you go. So congratulations, Joe Lou and Fancy. You're welcome. Send me your address so I can send you out one of these postcards. And I'll finish them probably tomorrow. By tomorrow. Okay. So I think we got everything. Any questions, comments? Anybody got anything to say? These are going to be more. There's going to be more to them. But that's as far as we could get today with the big poster that we did. And I haven't finished the poster either. But all right, guys. It's about 11:30. I'm going to go ahead and head out. Oh, thanks, Devin. Thank you. I appreciate you. And don't forget, Devin streams on Wednesdays about 2:30, I think, Wednesdays. And if you want any of the UPO stencils like I showed earlier, Devin has her own line at PM Artist Studio, and I will put the link to PM Artist Studio in my description today. But Devin has her own line of stencils. I have a couple of it. I got her bridges, and anyway, so check out her stencils. Stencils. That's like pencils. Thanks, Christopher. And don't forget, I will put a link to Christopher's new book that he just published this last week. And you can get on Amazon for a great price, a hardback book for $21.99, I think it is. Oh my gosh. Mine's already been ordered. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you at Janet's at 1. And thanks, everybody, for being here and supporting the channel in all the ways that you do. Thanks, guys. Bye.